Hey up guys, welcome to Dawn Cooking Scale. Easy to follow Jamaican recipe. Well guys, today I'll be doing some pork belly curry. And guys, this is what it look like. It's not fat because I don't like it look it, but it's not. So because when I go to the meat shop and then when I buy it, I always ask for the leaner part of it. And guys, I already cut some piece here, so it's not fat, yeah. And so I'll be cutting it up into small portion and get it to cook. Yeah, quick. So I'll be cutting it. Turn the camera, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm at the sink, they're cutting it, and let's cut it quickly. I have it in the sink, so it's already wash it, guys, because I don't want my having problem to post my video. And so make sure. Do that in a quick and jiffy, guys. So guys, in here, it's already been washed. So in here I have some spring onion, chopped. Okay. I have some 1 onion, dice it, guys. And I have some black pepper, and that's a teaspoon. I have the finer black pepper at the moment. I have some seasoning salt, guys, a teaspoon of that as well. And I have a spoon here. And guys, this is a meat seasoning, and I'll be adding teaspoons of it. Put a healthy teaspoon, guys. And I couldn't bother to divide it out today. I have some pork seasoning. It's not a lot, it's less than a teaspoon, so I'll be adding that to it. And that's finished. Just leave them up here. But washing down the sink with all that meat within there. I have garlic powder here. I have it in this bigger container. And then guys, I'll be adding a healthy teaspoons of that. And put that there. I had some pepper, some chili. Guys, you need to have a bit of chili in whatever you're cooking. Guys, it's optional. So if you don't want to add pepper, the real chili pepper, don't. Because if you can't have it, get him out burning. You don't like him out burning, do not put it. It's optional if you want to put it or not, yeah? And I have some ginger paste here. Guys, it's really nice when you cook pork with ginger. So guys, I'll be adding a healthy teaspoon of that as well. That's aside. And because I'm going to do some curry, I'm going to curry today. Guys, I'll be adding some in there, some curry powder. So I'll be adding 2 healthy teaspoons of curry powder, guys. And because the seasoning are salt, guys, I'll be tasting it later on to see if I need salt, because you don't want it to be too salt. It doesn't bother me. I don't really cook salt food, you know, but make sure if you can't have too much salt, you do not put, because most of the seasoning are very salt already. Salt is in them. So guys, you make sure you don't. So I'm going to be using my hand to mix in my and I'll be leaving this for about 2.5 hours, guys. Normally I would season up my meat from the night before for overnight, but I didn't do it last night, so I'll be doing this and leave it for about 2.5 hours to marinate in the seasoning. Yes, guys? So I'll be showing you. I'll be hiding it in this dish. So I'll be putting it in this one, and then I'll be covering it. Yes, guys? So I'll be washing out here with all the meat stuff that I'm in my sink. I'll be using the surface cleaner, washing it out with a lot of soap and bleach to get sure the sink is very clean. I like when my sink is smell fresh and clean. I don't like it to smell of meat or anything in my kitchen. I don't like that, and I like to make sure it's very clean. My kitchen area is clean. I'm very fussy when it comes to cleaning. So guys, I'll be putting away stuff, and then I'll be doing my cleaning up. Yes, guys, so I'll be putting this away for 2.5 hours. Hey guys, welcome back to Dawn Cooking Skill. Easy to follow recipe. So guys, I'll be doing my curried pork belly today. And guys, it's the next part, like the spare ribs part, but instead of have that bony bit, this part does not have the bone in it. So it's more of a fleshy bit of pork. Yeah? So I'm gonna curry. So in my measuring little container here, I had 2 tablespoons of oil. I don't need too much oil in there because it might make it own oil, because you know guys, pork has a bit fattier than normal meat. And what I'll be adding to the oil is, I don't want to sound like I'm shouting, I'll be adding a bit more curry powder to the oil here, guys. That's a teaspoon more. And then I'll be adding some garlic. I like to cook with garlic, guys. And this is 4 pegs of little pegs of garlic. So guys, I'll be mixing this in. I was gonna put it into a larger pan. That's it wider, and maybe you guys could see a bit better. But it looks like a giant pan or pot. What we call it, pot. Yeah. And so I put a bit of garlic in the oil. It's a bit more paste to the oil. I'll be adding a bit more garlic. No, not garlic, ginger. Sorry about that. So a bit more ginger in there. Guys, everybody cook different. And so I'm adding this. And the meat in there. So that seasoning that I season it with. Yeah. And turn it up a bit. So then guys, I'll be turning it, and then what I'll do, I'll give it cover it and let it steer for a little while. Yeah. Leave it there. Just cover it without, I'm not going to put any water on it at the moment. So I'm just going to cover it. So guys, I'll be covering this and let it steam for a little while. And so I'll be getting my, where's the lid? I'll be getting my kettle with some boiled water ready for adding to it. I'm just gonna rinse out, just rinse out that so I can get it to wash. Yes, I'll be turning this down a bit and let it stay there and steam, guys. So, guys, I will show you at the end of my curry pork. And guys, I have on here, I had some thread, carrot and cabbage. And on this side I have some cucumber and tomato, and then I make a nice twisted dough, you know, nice pattern of a presentation. Next time I'll show you how I do it, yes guys. And that's the pork over there. I'll be turning this around. Yeah, so guys, as I was saying, for you to test to know if the pork is cooking, what you can do, use a fork and you use to poke it, and if it's going through, that means it's getting ready. And if you want to taste, you taste it, and if you want anything else, you add it to it. As I said before, I put 2 small carrot, I diced those, and a small potato as well, and I cut it and dice it up, and that what make a gravy for this, for my curry pork belly. Yeah, I'm showing you the rice that I cook, and to get a perfect rice, guys, it's not sticking together, it is shelly. Yeah, and to get this perfect rice, I don't measure it because it's something I'm doing for years. I would just put the rice in the pan, wash it several times, 3-4 times, to get all the starch off. And then I would add some water. You know, just imagine how far the rice is. And then you just make sure the water is above the rice, not way up. You know, so if you put it, you would end up spoiling rice and you get it stuck together. Some people call it rice soup or whatever. And so to get it as perfect as this, make sure the water is just above your rice. And you just put a bit of salt in, a bit of butter in, cover your pan, wait till it start boiling up. So you see it start to foam up, coming up to the lid. Turn your fire down and put back the lid on, make sure it's tightly closed, and it will stay there and steam. And then guys, you will get this perfect rice. Yeah, I hope you enjoy watching my video, and take care of yourself until next time. Bye.